Okay everyone, welcome back, and here we are back in Blender. We have our bottle and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to texture this thing. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to grab everything. No, I'm not going to combine it all. I'm going to do each thing. Well, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about things here. I'm going to grab the cap here, and I'm going to grab... No, those are going to be different shaders. We'll just go ahead and do each piece. So let's go ahead and grab these two. First, I want to apply the solidify modifier. So now, here's that. Grab the... Move that up just a hair. Actually, let's add in some edge loops here in the bottom. Oh, there's already edge loops there, okay. We'll just add some edge loops there, and there, at the top. Okay, much better. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to combine this piece down here and the cap, so grab them both. Oh, the cap still has this, wait a second. Yeah, the cap still has the solidify modifier as well. Hit apply on that. Select them both and Control J. And then I'm going to pull this window down and change from my properties panel here to UV image editor. Now as I'm looking, there's at the top here, I don't know if you can see it, there's kind of a design and then there's the ridges around the cap as well. I could model in each ridge. The problem with that is that you would end up with a really high-res model. It would slow your system down, and we're not going to be getting close enough for our final render that that's really going to matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tab into edit mode, and I'm going to hit Control and the up arrow, and then I'm going to grab this edge loop right here, and I'm going to just click Mark Seam. Then I'm going to go to the front. Actually, I'm going to go to the back. Control 1 means back, and I'm going to Alt select that edge right there, and Alt select this edge right here, and then Shift deselect any of these edges, and click Mark Seam. So now it's going to cut along this area, and it's going to cut along this area. But you got to remember, there's insides too, so hit M and move that to another layer. And now if I hit tab, you can see here on the inside as well, it's going to get cut. So I'm going to add an inner seam, and then I'm going to select this seam right here and click clear seam. So now you can see that all my seams actually connect up. One other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to come here to the bottom of this, and I'm going to cut it here at that bottom seam, Mark Seam. Okay, now if I hit Control and up arrow, select everything and go to UV mapping, unwrap, you can see that I now have a nicely unwrapped UV mesh. Now I can hit Control and up arrow, and I'm going to go ahead. I like kind of how some of this is going, but not really. I don't really like this curvature right here. So to get around that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this entire top of the cap. And then I'm going to go 7 for the top view and 5 for the orthographic, and B, and then middle mouse button drag over all of these faces. And I'm going to actually deselect any face. Well, actually I can see and middle mouse button drag, and I can deselect any face that is part of the circle. And now I'm going to hit Control and 7. Oh wait, right mouse button click to end that, and then Control and 7, and C and middle mouse button click and drag in order to deselect all those faces. Okay. As you can see, my edge is out here, so I need to deselect all of these faces as well. Okay, there we go. Now I can control an up arrow again, and instead of hitting unwrap, I'm going to do a cylinder projection. And it disappeared. Where did it go to? Spherical. Cube. Yeah, so why does it disappear? Anyway. Alright, we'll just do this the old school way. So let's come in here. Let's grab these UVs, hit W, and align to X. And then I'm just going to come here. I can hit Control and click, and I can select like that, W, align to X. And just keep doing that. Just make sure that you deselect. The reason that I'm straightening this stuff out is because, oh man, come on. It's going to make it way easier when I apply the texture. Unfortunately, there's no good way of getting around some of this legwork. Sometimes there is. I'm sure if you use a program like Mari or Substance Painter or something like that, the UVs, although I think with Substance Painter you have to complete the UVs beforehand. Okay, now I'm going to select each of these bottom vertices. And hit W and align to Y. Okay, and then I'm going to keep doing that. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode here, and when I have finished this I'll bring things back because the rest should be fairly simple. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.